German Chancellor Angela Merkel is wrapping up her two-day visit to Japan. On Tuesday, she met with university students, stressing again the need for a new multilateral approach to global trade. Talking at Keio University, Merkel addressed the ongoing trade dispute between the US and China, saying that Germany and Japan would be the first to feel the fallout if Chinese consumption collapses due to the trade tensions. Now, asked about business relations with China and ongoing concerns about data protection, Merkel also spoke about the role Chinese technology giant Huawei could play in the German telecommunications landscape. Here's what she said.
Here in Germany, there's currently a big discussion about Huawei and whether to use it. That's something that needs to be discussed with China, that the company doesn't simply hand over data to the government. German consumers need to be certain that the Chinese state isn't getting access to data on Chinese products that are sold in Germany.
So German Chancellor Angela Merkel there talking to students in Tokyo. And for more on Angela Merkel's two-day visit to Japan, I'm joined now by Keio University from DW Business. Good to have you here in the studio, Keio. So when it comes to China, do Japan and Germany see eye to eye?
Well, they have a lot in common. Both Japan and Germany are exporting nations, as we know, and that's why they're also quite dependent on the trade with China. And China is, for example, the most important trading partner in Asia for Germany. But also the dependence that makes both of them quite wary. For example, we had the thing with Merkel. She's voicing concerns about Huawei as well. And in Japan, it's quite similar because they also have big stakes in Huawei. Whatever happens to them also happens to Japan. The thing also is, we also heard about Germany's high-tech sector being a bit scared of China buying a lot of their companies, like KUKA, the robot maker. And Japan in general is just not that happy about the fact that China is stealing the spotlight for them.
Sure, it's all this question and the threat of losing, intellectual property, of course. And Germany and Japan certainly have another thing in common. It's they're both aging societies and both, if you like, industry champions, struggling a little bit. Japan more so, Germany just starting. Now, this closer relationship, also in research, is this going to be beneficial for both?
Well, in a way, we can't really forget they are aging societies. They have a lot of problems, but they're still the third and fourth biggest economies in the world. But I think, especially in the AI sector and also in the autonomous driving sector, they promise that they're going to work together. They've promised also to work together on IoT beforehand, and you never know how much is going to get out of it because there is a lot of competition. About the aging society, Japan is the oldest society, I think, in the world, and it's not handling the problem well at all. There is no solution, really, that Japan can present to Germany and be like, oh, hey, look, do what we've been doing. So in that region, I don't think there's going to be that much synergy.
Well, maybe that's why robots play such a big role in Japan today already. Now, we've heard over the last couple of days an awful lot about those close relations between Germany and Japan. How close are they?
Well, on an everyday level, I think there is a lot of love between the two countries. Japanese people are really in love with German people. On the other hand, also, there is a good relationship. But the two, Merkel and Abe, know each other, have been knowing each other for, I think, over 10 years now. It's a very special relationship, I think, very harmonious, especially compared to the relationship to China or also to the US. The Japanese were a bit upset, actually, that Merkel has been to China for 11 times, and this is only the 5th state visit to Japan.
Okay, so in terms of quantity, the relationship isn't quite as deep, it appears.
Exactly.
Keio University there. Thank you so much.